Collision: can four American women make history at the WTA Finals? Coco, Amanda, Jess, and Madi's epic showdown. When the WTA Finals lights blaze to life in Singapore this October, the air will crackle with something that hasn't been felt in years: American dominance, reborn and redefined. For names, Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, Jessica Pegula, and Madison Keys are about to collide not as rivals from separate corners of the world, but as four pillars of a new American era in women's tennis. For the first time since the Williams sisters ruled the court, four American women stand shoulder to shoulder in the season-ending championship, each with her own story, her own scars, and her own fire. The press calls it the American Quartet. Fans call it the new Dream Team. But on the inside, for these four women, it's something simpler: unfinished business. Because history isn't made by chance. It's forged through pain, persistence, and the desire to prove, not just to the world, but to themselves, that American tennis still owns its heartbeat. Coco Gauff, the queen in the making. At just 21, Coco Gauff stands on the edge of a dynasty. Her forehand, once inconsistent, now explodes like thunder. Her serve, refined under the mentorship of legends, is a weapon that intimidates even veterans. But what sets Coco apart isn't power, it's poise. She's the youngest among the four, yet she carries herself with the calm wisdom of someone who's lived 100 matches worth of heartbreak and glory. 2025 has been her year. A Wuhan Open triumph, a semi-final run at the U.S. Open, and now a commanding spot among the world's top three. But this moment, the WTA Finals, means more than any title before. In an interview before her flight to Singapore, Coco said quietly, "I used to chase Serena's shadow. Now I'm trying to build my own light." She enters as America's top seed, her confidence a mix of humility and steel. Her goal isn't just to win, it's to inspire. For the girl from Delray Beach, Florida, who grew up dreaming of the big stage, this isn't a dream anymore. It's destiny. Amanda Anisimova, the phoenix of the court. If Coco is light, Amanda Anisimova is fire. Her story reads like a novel, raw, tragic, defiant. The world saw her rise too soon, too young. A semi-finalist at Roland Garros at just 17, she was hailed as the next Sharapova. But fame, pressure, and personal tragedy nearly broke her. After losing her father, who was also her coach, Amanda disappeared from the tour for months, uncertain if she'd ever return. But 2025 marked her rebirth. In Beijing, she stunned the tennis world by crushing top seeds, including Coco herself, in a flawless 6-0, 6-2 victory, a match described by commentators as an exorcism of doubt. Since then, she's played with serenity that comes from surviving the fire. "Tennis stopped being about winning for me," she told ESPN. "It became about living again." At 24, she carries a mysterious calm, a silent confidence. Her rivals see it. They feel it. She's not here to prove a point. She's here to fulfill a purpose. Jessica Pegula, the architect of consistency. Then there's Jessica Pegula, the quiet engine behind America's resurgence. At 31, she's the oldest among the four, but also the most strategic. She doesn't blast opponents off the court. She dismantles them. Every swing of her racket feels like a chess move, deliberate, intelligent, inevitable. She's seen it all. The grind of the early tours, the heartbreak of second rounds, the pressure of being the businesswoman's daughter. But what defines Pegula isn't wealth or background, it's grit. She's the backbone of this new American generation, the player who shows that excellence doesn't need fireworks, only focus. If Coco is a spark, Amanda once said, Jess is the oxygen. Her season has been built on quiet brilliance. Quarterfinals in every Grand Slam, victories over top players, and a consistency that has made her the anchor of Team USA in the Billie Jean King Cup. At the WTA Finals, she's not here to be a mentor. She's here to win the one trophy that has eluded her. Madison Keys, the heartbeat of power. Madison Keys has always been a paradox, graceful yet brutal, tender yet unstoppable. At 30, she's the emotional pulse of the American contingent. Her forehand? Devastating. Her temperament? Equally so. In 2025, after battling injuries and self-doubt, Madi roared back with one of the most memorable comebacks of her career. winning the Cincinnati Masters and finishing runner-up at the U.S. Open, where she fell to Aryna Sabalenka in a 3-hour thriller. When asked what kept her going through the years of heartbreak, she smiled and said, "Love. I still love this game more than it's ever hurt me." That quote defined her resurgence. She's a veteran who knows how fragile glory can be and how precious it feels to taste it again. Now, at the WTA Finals, Madison isn't playing for validation. She's playing for peace. 4 paths, 1 dream. The WTA Finals have seen dynasties rise and fall. The Williams sisters, the Sharapova era, the Osaka reign. But never before have 4 American women entered as legitimate contenders, each capable of taking home the crown. Coco's youth, Amanda's redemption, Jess's consistency, Madi's resilience. They represent not just different styles, but different versions of courage. And yet, beneath the surface, there's something deeper binding them. Mutual respect. Behind closed doors, they often practice together, laugh over late-night dinners, and text encouragements after tough matches. The rivalry is fierce but never venomous, a rare kind of sisterhood forged in sweat and survival. People think we're out to destroy each other. Coco joked during a press event. Truth is, we're pushing each other higher. The draw of destiny. When the draw for the finals was revealed, the crowd gasped. Group A, Coco Gauff, Madison Keys, Aryna Sabalenka, Ons Jabeur. Group B, Jessica Pegula, Amanda Anisimova, IJ Swiatek, Elena Rybakina. 8 of the best in the world. 2 groups, 1 dream. The aftermath. As Coco lifted the trophy, Amanda smiled through tears. Pegula and Keys joined her on court, wrapping her in a group hug. For American women, not divided by rivalry, but united by purpose. The arena lights dimmed, and on the big screen flashed words that would echo across the tennis world. From different journeys, 1 dream, to bring America back to the top. The legacy they built. The headlines the next morning said it all. Newspaper, American women reclaim the throne. Newspaper, Gauff leads a generation of fire. Newspaper, for stories, 1 revolution. But beyond the trophies, something deeper had shifted. In little towns from California to Florida, young girls picked up rackets again, whispering, "If they can, so can I." In that single week, Coco, Amanda, Jess, and Madi didn't just win matches. They reignited belief. Epilogue, the unwritten future. A month later, the 4 met again, not on court, but on a beach in Miami, laughing, eating ice cream, teasing each other about missed shots and bad calls. Amanda looked at the sunset and said, "You know, it's funny. We spent all year trying to beat each other, and somehow that made us sisters." Coco smiled, because iron sharpens iron. Jess raised her drink. To us, the storm that started a new era. They clinked glasses as the waves whispered behind them. For American women, for forces of nature, forever linked by 1 unforgettable season. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.